I woke up in the driver's seat, engine ticking down, empty bottle on the floor, dust all over town. Sun cut through the windshield like it knew my name. Every mile behind me just spelled out my shame. There's a photograph tucked in the visor seam, my mama's kitchen light like a distant dream. I told her I was fine, I lied through my teeth. Now I taste that gravel grinding underneath. My hands still smell like smoke from a borrowed fire. Cheap motel confessions I could never wire. I tried to drown the silence in a neon glow, but the quiet got louder everywhere I go. There's a verse I remember but I never read, something about the lost and they almost did. I laughed at the thought it could reach this far, but it followed me out past the county bar. Then you met me in the hush after the highway road. Not a choir, not a light, just a knock at the door of a heart I'd bolted up with rusty nails. You spoke my name soft and the hammer failed. I pulled off on the shoulder of a life gone wrong, with the dust rising up like a tired old song. If there's mercy for a man like me, don't drive on by, stay here, let me see. I watched the dawn crawl over busted lines, turning all my records in honest signs. Every sin in the daylight clear and true, but the weight got lighter when I thought of you. No thunder rolled and no sky split wide, just a steady kind of peace I couldn't hide. Like a window cracked in a locked up room, letting in a breath where there once was gloom. I said your name like I wasn't sure it fit, no practice prayer, just the truth of it. If you want what's left of this worn out soul, I ain't got much, but you can have it whole. And something in me broke, but it felt like release. Chains hit the floor without a sound of peace. What I called my freedom was a heavy disguise, and it fell apart right before my eyes. Yeah, you met me in the hush after the highway road. Not a choir, not a light, just a knock at the door of a heart I boarded up with the rusted nails. You spoke my name soft and the hammer failed. I pulled off on the shoulder of a life gone wrong, with the dust rising up like a tired old song. If there's mercy for a man like me, don't drive on by, stay here, let me see. I still feel the pull when the night runs deep. Oh, ghosts in the corners I used to keep, but now I know who walks that road with me. Even when I drift, he don't set me free. It ain't 'cause I earned it, ain't 'cause I'm clean. It's grace in the places I've never been, and it carries me farther than guilt ever could, through the bad I've done into something good. Tank's still low, but I'm moving on. Window rolled down past the break of dawn. That book on the floor ain't just for show, it's a map for the places I've yet to go. You met me in the hush after the highway roar, found me face down on a gravel floor. And if your mercy reaches this far down, there's a reason I'm still around. Don't drive on by, you stayed with me. Now I see what I couldn't see. Now I see what I couldn't see. I don't come to you with pretty things to say. Most days I barely make it through the grave, but here I am again, same as I always been. And you know what I am, you always did. I ain't the man I figured I was gonna be. There's years gone by I'd rather not see, but something through all that stayed holding true. I can't explain except it was you. You know what I am, you've seen all of it. The parts I keep from everyone, the weight I can't lift. You know what I am, and you're still right here. That's the only gospel I got, and I hold it dear. I ain't asking you to make it make sense. I stopped waiting on that a long time hence. All I know is I've been carried when I couldn't stand, and I didn't earn that, not by my own hand. And you know what I am, you've seen all of it. The parts I keep from everyone, the weight I can't lift. You know what I am, and you're still right here. That's the only gospel I got, and I hold it dear. When they ask me what I believe, I go quiet. It ain't the kind of thing that fits in a sentence. I just know I ain't been alone in the dark, even when I thought I was. You know what I am, you've seen all of it. The parts I keep from everyone, the weight I can't lift. You know what I am, and you're still right here. That's the only gospel I carry, and I hold it dear. I burned a letter, mama, I wrote the night I left. Told myself I didn't need her words, but nothing she had kept. Spent 7 years just telling myself I was free, sleeping in the wreckage of the man I came to be. Heard about redemption like a whisper in a hymn. Didn't think it'd reach this far down as low as me back then. But I know the fire I walked through, and I me from the flame. Not because I earned it, not because I prayed it right, but mercy don't wait on a man to clean his name. No, it comes and calls him just the same. There was a night in November, couldn't tell you what day, sitting on them courthouse steps, too worn down to pray. Didn't bow my head, just spoke out to the air, said, Lord, if you're still willing, I ain't got nothing left to bear. No thunder roll, no vision, no burning in my chest, just a quiet kind of lifting, like a stone slid off my chest. Yeah, I know the fire I walked through, and I know the hands that pulled me from the flame. Not because I earned it, not because I said it right, but mercy don't wait on a man to clean his name. No, it comes and calls him just the same. Mama knocked on that same old door. She opened before I even finished, like she'd been waiting there since a year before. We didn't say much, didn't need to say a thing. She laid her hand up on my face, and I felt what forgiveness brings. I still dream about the man I was. Wake up cold, reach out, but he's gone. That scar on my hand from that broken window reminds me I lived, I held on. Redemption ain't pretty when it finds you. Smells like rain and dirt and years of pain. But it's real, Lord, it's real. More real than the fear I couldn't name. And I'll tell you about the fire I walked through, and the hands I never saw but somehow felt. Not because my story's worth the telling, but somewhere tonight there's a man like myself sitting on them courthouse steps alone, and mercy's already on the way, yeah, bringing him back home, bringing him back home, bringing him back home. Left home at 18 with a Bible I never read, stuffed it in my pack beneath some worn out clothes and dread. Crossed through dust and dry counties, drank from rivers I should not. Every hollow morning after was a debt I nearly forgot. It wasn't the bottle that broke me down the most, it was the pride that kept me walking blind and close. But grace came walking down the ash road, where I fell on muddy knees in the ache and the dark. Didn't come like a Sunday choir in white linen, came quiet like summer rain on a parched and cracking heart. There was an old man sitting outside a filling station, holding a paper cup, no judgment in his eyes. asked me where I was headed. I told him I had no answer. He said, son, the Lord already found you. You just haven't stopped to realize. Didn't need a white flower altar or a preacher's careful hand. Just honesty at 3 a.m., more than I could stand. But grace came walking down the ash road, where I fell on muddy knees in the ache and the dark. Didn't come like a Sunday choir in a white linen, came quiet like summer rain on a parched and cracking heart. I still carry the marks on these hands of everything I burned, every line I crossed. But I carry something older than my shame now, a promise that was not mine, from the one who waited on the cold concrete for the lost. And grace still walks the ash road, holds me when I fall on muddy knees in the dark. Doesn't need a temple, a candle, or a choir, just a broken man asking for a merciful heart. Through everything a man can burn, the people and the patience and the trust. Wasn't nothing left, I hadn't turned against myself, and I was running out of things to cut. There wasn't no dramatic moment, no lightning and no voice from overhead, just me on the floor I didn't recognize, too worn out to keep wishing I was dead. I told myself I'd fix it 1,000 times before, and I believed it every single time. But a man can only break the same promise so long before the words stop even feeling like they're mine. And I didn't call out to you 'cause I deserved it. I didn't have a case to make that night. I just said I got nothing left to bring you, and if that's enough, I ain't gonna fight. You didn't ask me what I'd done to earn it. You didn't make me lay my record out. You just took the thing I'd been carrying all them years and left me standing there without. That ain't a thing I worked for or deserve. That ain't a thing I can explain right. That's just a man who ran completely empty, and something filled him in the night. pretend it all got easy after that. The body keeps the memory of the fall. But there's a difference between carrying your story and being buried underneath it all. The years I lost ain't coming back to me, and I stopped asking for them long ago. What I got is today and what I do with it, and a debt I'll spend the rest of this life in. You didn't ask me what I'd done to earn it. You didn't make me lay my record out. You just took the thing I've been carrying all them years and left me standing there without. That ain't a thing I worked for or deserve. That ain't a thing I can't explain right. There's just a man who ran completely empty, and something filled him in the night. If you're on that floor right now, if you done burned through everything you had, I ain't got a formula of 5 easy steps. I just know I've been exactly where you had, and I'm still here. Maybe that's the only thing my story's worth. Not some testimony all cleaned up and bright. It's proof that a man can hit the very end of himself and still be breathing in the morning light. He didn't ask me what I'd done to earn it. Didn't make me lay my record out. He just took the weight I didn't have the strength to carry, and left me standing here without. Been the same wrong thing so many times. I started thinking that was just the way I'm wired, but there was something in me that kept coming back. Not to the bottle, not the lying. Something tired of being tired. I used to look away from what I'd done, like if I didn't name it, it'd dissolve. But all them years I spent running from myself, I was just running in a tighter, smaller circle, getting nowhere. Lord, I ain't praying to be somebody else. That ain't the ask I'm bringing to your door. I'm just asking you to help me live inside the life I've actually lived, and not the one before, the one I keep imagining was cleaner. Every man I used to be is buried somewhere in me, and I carry all of them when I walk. Some days I feel them heavy, some days they just remind me I've been through enough to say something when I talk. If I ever get the courage, Lord, I ain't praying to be somebody else. That ain't the ask I'm bringing to your door. I'm just asking you to help me live inside the life I've actually lived, and not the one before, the one I keep imagining was cleaner. I don't know what a man leaves behind when he goes, but I'd like it to be something true. Not that I had it figured out, but that I stopped pretending that I did. Kept moving anyway. The failure ain't the end of the story, Lord. I know that now, down in the bone. It's more like where the story finally starts, when a man gets honest and quits trying to go home to a place it never was. Lord, I ain't praying to be somebody else. That's a younger man's kind of prayer. I'm just asking for the strength to keep on walking into whatever it is you got waiting there for the man I'm still becoming.
Drove out past the county line one evening, where the highway ends and the open darkness starts. Turned the engine off and sat there in the silence, and felt the full weight of everything I owe. I ain't a man who comes to you with polish. I ain't a man who's got the words arranged just right. But something in me that's been quiet for a long time opened up its mouth and spoke into the night. I wasn't reciting anything, wasn't performing for a soul, just a man alone with all his contradictions, finally too tired to keep them in control. I don't bring you flowers, I don't bring you clean, I bring you what I got left, which ain't much, but it's real. I've wrestled with your silence, and I've called on you in the dark. I don't know what that makes me, Lord, but you already know my heart. You already know my heart. I read the word on nights I couldn't sleep, and wrestled with the parts I can't explain. There's grace in there beard that's whiter than my failures, and I keep coming back to that again. Not 'cause I got it figured out completely, not 'cause my faith is steady as a stone, because the alternative is standing in this darkness and believing that I'm standing here alone. And I have stood there long enough to know that empty is a weight no man can bear. Something older than my doubt keeps pulling at me, something that was there before my prayer. I don't bring you flowers, I don't bring you clean, I bring you what I got left, which ain't much, but it's real. I've wrestled with your silence, and I've called on you in the dark. I don't know what that makes me, Lord, but you already know. Asking you to walk it with me, 'cause I don't believe a man was made to carry what I'm carrying alone. And if that's faith, then it's the rawest kind I know. Just a man standing on hollow ground, hoping that the ground is yours. There's a mark in the wood where my hands always lay. Same old chair, same old man, ain't saying much, just breathing slow, trying to mean the words I know. I don't come here clean, you already see every corner I keep hide underneath. I don't dress it up, don't smooth it out, you can hear it in the way I sound. I ain't loud, I ain't strong, just showing up and holding on. And I know you ain't looking for a perfect line, just a man who stays and don't hide. So I'm right here, not turning away, not dressing up what I can't explain. If you're willing, then I'm willing to stand in the truth you already knew. Ain't no shine, ain't no show, just a quiet kind of fire down low. Some nights it feels like nothing moves, just me sitting here with you. No big sign, no sudden light, still I stay through every night. There's a peace that don't speak loud, still it holds me where I'm bound. And I don't need to feel it all the time, just enough to know you're mine. So I'm right here, not turning away, not dressing up what I can't explain. If you're willing, then I'm willing
to stand in the truth you already knew. Ain't no shine, ain't no show, just a quiet kind of fire down low. You don't rush me, you don't leave, you don't ask me to be clean. Just to stay, just to stand right here open in your hands. So I'm right here, not turning away, not dressing up what I can't explain. If you're willing, then I'm willing to walk every mile you call me through. Ain't no shine, ain't no show, just a quiet kind of fire down low. I'll be right here. You already know.
I grew up on a narrow road with a screen door swing, supper on the table and a hymn she'd sing. There was flirt on her hands and a Bible by the sink, and she'd bow her head every time I'd leave. I was boots on gravel, I was gone by dark, chasing down trouble like a stray old spark. She'd stand in the door, say my name real slow, like she knew the places I was bound to go. I remember one night through a half-closed door, heard her knees hit wood on the kitchen floor. No fancy words, just a break-in plea. Lord, don't let this world take my boy from me. Coffee gone cold, clock ticking loud, her whisper cutting through the house like a cloud. I turned away, said I'd had enough, but her quiet prayers kept following my dust. She was talking to you when I wouldn't listen, calling my name through the pots and dishes. Every tear she cried, every word she said was a rope, your Lord, where I ran instead. I was miles from home, lost in my sin, but her prayers kept knocking where I locked you out in. If grace found me where I fell apart, it came through her voice and a faithful heart. I wore out nights in neon light, trying to bury truth in a borrowed light. But in the noise I'd hear it clear, her trembling voice still reaching here. There was one long stretch of empty road, engine humming like a heavy load, and out of nowhere, soft but strong, came the sound of her old prayer song. I pulled over hard, hands on my face, every mile catching up with grace. I said, God, I ain't who she believes I am, but if you're still there, I need your hand. And I swear I felt what she must have known all those nights when she prayed alone. That mercy runs deeper than what I've done, and a mother's faith don't come undone. She was talking to you when I wouldn't listen, calling my name through the pots and dishes. Every tear she cried, every word she said was a rope, your Lord, where I ran instead. I was miles from home, lost in my sin, but her prayers kept knocking where I locked you out in. If grace found me where I fell apart, it came through a voice and a faithful heart. Now I see her hands in every line, every worn out page, every borrowed time. She never forced it, promise with steady light, not with answers, not with control, but a stubborn kind of faithful soul. I walked back in through that same old door. She didn't ask what I'd been before, just held me close like she always knew that the road would end and lead me to you. There was coffee on and the same wood floor, and that Bible resting where it was before. But now I knelt where she used to be and thanked you for not giving up on me. She was talking to you when I wouldn't listen, calling my name through the pots and dishes. And every prayer she prayed back then brought a wandering soul back home again. Yeah, grace found me where I fell apart, through a mother's tears and a faithful heart. You stayed anyway. I've been walking with a weight I know by name. Didn't drop it, didn't hide it, didn't change. Just kept moving down that same old line till I ran out of ways to call it mine. I said things I couldn't take back clean, let them hang where they've been seen. Did my best to outrun truth, but it don't bend and it don't move. Ain't no use in turning around, every step still hits the ground. And I knew it when I stopped right there. You'd already met me in that air. You stayed anyway, didn't look the other way, didn't wait for me to fix what I'd done wrong. You stayed anyway, right there in the way, like you knew where I was all along. Ain't no thunder, ain't no flame, just you calling me by name. I don't got a store dressed in gold, just a man doing what he's told, trying now to walk it straight, not outrunning what you say. Every mile feels a little less, like I gotta earn my rest. And I see it clearer where I stand. You never needed better hands. You stayed anyway, didn't look the other way, didn't wait for me to fix what I'd done wrong. You stayed anyway, right there in the way, like you knew where I was all along. Ain't no thunder, ain't no flame, just you calling me by name. From the past no more, I left it laying at your door. Ain't erased, but it ain't mine, not the weight I carry this time. You stayed anyway, through every step I made. Never once did you let me go alone. You stayed anyway, now I'm here to stay, right where your word is always shown. Ain't no thunder, left before the dishes dried, took the keys and didn't say goodbye to anyone inside. I told myself I needed any road but that one, any sky that hadn't watched me come undone. The rain came sideways off the ridge around mile 43. I pulled beneath an overpass and sat with only me. I had no name for what I was running from, just knew the house felt smaller than the wrong I had become. Then a truck pulled over in the rain without a reason. A man rolled down his window, didn't ask me where I'd been. Said, I got a thermos and a heater and some miles before I'm stopping. Room enough for one more if you wanna come on in. Didn't ask my name for the first 100 miles, just kept his eyes on the wet yellow lines and drove. I watched the wipers keep their time like something holy, and felt the cold begin to leave my bones. He had a picture tucked above the dash, too faded now to read. A cross or maybe just a man, I couldn't tell which one I need. He said sometimes the road just brings you somewhere you forgot that you were always heading toward before the hurting stopped. And I don't know if he was just a man passing through the weather, or something older wearing boots and driving through the rain. But I know when he led me out the storm and moved on somewhere, and I was standing in the kind of quiet that doesn't feel the same. I stood there on the shoulder, watched his taillights disappear. He hadn't told me anything I didn't somewhere know. But sometimes what we know needs carrying by someone who isn't scared of the weight of it, of the road of letting go. I didn't flag another ride that night. I walked the last 4 miles in the clearing dark. And when I reached the edge of town, I found a church with unlocked doors, sat in the very last pew until the morning. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't hard. There was room enough inside that truck for one more broken stranger. There was grace enough inside that night to meet me in the rain. I don't know what I believe about the men the Lord sends walking, but I know I came in from the cold, and I have not been the same. I have not been the same. Not been the same. Not been the same. Not been the same.
kept a bottle underneath the kitchen sink, and a light inside my chest for every time I'd take a drink. Told everyone who loved me I was doing my best. The mornings came in pieces, I'd tape them back together with whatever I had left from the night before. I knew the taste of every empty, knew the weight of every floor, knew the hollow space inside me needed something more. I tried to fill it with the noise, I tried to fill it with the dark, tried everything that promised peace, and none of it could reach the part that needed something living, not just something that could burn. Then Jesus found me in the wreckage of a Tuesday, not in a church, not with a choir, not with clean hands raised. He found me on the bathroom tile with nothing left to offer, and he called my name like he had been waiting there for days. Cleaner than the bottle ever made me, cleaner than the shame I couldn't drown. Jesus reached into the hollow and he filled it, and I haven't put it down. First week sober, I could hear the floorboards talking. Every creak a temptation, every silence a test. I read the red letter words until my eyes were burning. Held the name of Jesus like a stone inside my fist. Not as a magic word, not as an easy answer, but as the only honest thing I had left to hold. Some men carry scripture like a shield they never open. I carried mine like a rope thrown down into a hole. I slipped on day 11, came back on day 12, sat in a folding chair and told the truth about myself. And nobody walked out, somebody prayed beside me, and I felt the hands of Jesus holding up the way. Because Jesus found me in the wreckage of a Tuesday, not in a church, not with a choir, not with clean hands raised. He found me on the bathroom tile with nothing left to offer, and he called my name like he had been waiting there for days. Cleaner than the bottle ever made me, cleaner than the shame I couldn't drown. Jesus reached into the hollow and he filled it, and I haven't put it down. I am not a testimony with a ribbon and a bow. I still wake up some mornings with a warning in my bones, but I know the name I call when the warning gets too heavy, and I know he doesn't tire of a man who's fighting hard. I have seen him in the faces of the ones who kept on staying when I gave him every reason to be gone. And I have felt him in the silence of a room that should feel empty, but somehow never does, somehow never does. My son is 4 years old, he doesn't know who I was. He only knows his father wakes up, makes his breakfast, drives him to school, and comes home. And Jesus found me in the wreckage of a Tuesday, gave me back the mornings I had wasted and betrayed. He found a man with nothing left and called him something worthy. And every sober day I live is the answer that I made. Cleaner than the bottle ever made me, cleaner than the years I tried to drown. Jesus reached into the hollow, filled it full, and I am not putting it down. I am not putting it down. Not putting it down. Not putting it down. Not putting it down.
Ain't a line I crossed one night that set everything back right. More like steps I take each day, learning how to walk your way. I still wake up the same old skin, same old place I've always been, but something in me don't sit the same ever since you spoke my name. Didn't flip like a switch turns on, more like night giving way to dawn. And I ain't rushing what you've begun. You don't quit till the work is done. I'm just walking it out slow. Where you lead, that's where I go. I ain't chasing what I used to know. I'm just walking it out straight, leaning on the way to grace. Every step's another place you hold. No big sound, no overflow, just walking it out slow. Still days I feel that pull, old ground calling like it's home, but it don't land the way it did. Now I know where I belong, and I don't fight it like before. Just turn my face and close that door. You ain't asking for my mind, just to keep you in my sight. I'm just walking it out slow. Where you lead, that's where I go. I ain't chasing what I used to know. I'm just walking it out straight, leaning on the way to grace. Every step's another place you hold. No big sound, no overflow, just walking it out slow. You didn't drag me out that far just to leave me where you are. You keep moving, I keep near. Step by step, you keep me